Welcome to Jazz Guitar Weekly, with free jazz guitar lessons every Monday that you can put to work in your playing right away. Sign up for the weekly email at jazzguitarguide.com/email. This week's chord of the week is a D minor 11. So, this one is another rootless chord. It's got kind of a nice open sound to it. And what we're doing is we're building it with the flat 3, the flat 7, the 9th, and the 11th on top. Right? 11 is the same thing as the 4, just an octave higher. Right? Generally, when we're talking about chord tones, we're always thinking in odd numbers. So if the 4th of the scale is in there, we tend to call it an 11. There's more to it than that, but that's the guitar shorthand for right now. The root for this is, I'm picturing it on the 5th string. So I'm always kind of picturing lining up with my ring finger on the 5th string. So that would be my D minor 11, E minor 11, F minor 11. The other way you could locate this is on the 2nd string if you wanted to, 2 frets below the pinky, and that would help you line it up with your pointer finger. You just have to think about the 2nd string, where for a lot of us, especially if you're getting started, the 5th string is going to be easier. Okay, and the way I'm doing this is I'm barring across the first 4 strings, so I get the flat 3rd and the 11th with my pointer finger. Ring finger is grabbing that flat 7. Pinky finger is grabbing the 9. Okay. Now, in a 2-5-1 progression, this would be the 2 chord. So I'm playing a 2, G7 sharp 5 for the 5 chord, C major 9 for the 1. This gives us some nice movement here and is very finger friendly, even though it has really nice voice leading. It's easy to play, and it gives some kind of extension or alteration on every chord. So we've got our 9th and 11th on that minor chord. These 2 notes just lower. You could even just squish your hand together to do that. It's a little more comfortable to use your middle and ring finger there. And then lowering one more time to get to the C major 9. Nice voice leading, and it is really easy on the fingers in a lot of shapes that are very quick for you to learn. Okay, so for a scale to go with this week I'm just using a little bit bigger version of the Dorian scale than we've used in the past weeks. So I'm going root to root, and then I'm going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side. And part of the reason for that is to help highlight, in the upper register, some of the notes that go along with the chord for today, and give us a little more breathing room down low as well. Right? And the little bit of a line I like to work with on this is to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then back down to 3, 2, 1, down the scale, and back up to where we started. Now what this does is this sets us up to mostly be using alternate and sweep picking. See, I just picked up there, so that leaves me with an up next, up next, up next. Here we can choose, I'm going up, and then I do have to cross strings, but then I'm down, up, down, down, up, down, down. So it gives us on a track to mostly be playing sweep picking, which is kind of a little bit of an easier way to play a little bit faster for some people. And it also lets me use a stroke where my pick is always landing on the next string, called a rest stroke. Which is really good for, especially if you're getting started, getting your picking hand to understand where the strings are, how far apart they are from each other, and develop a good touch with your pick. Okay. So the 2-5-1 line that goes along with this is I'm going to go up this D, right, and I'm actually going to land on the 4 here, and back down. The first measure of the G, I'm actually playing the 4th, which a lot of theory books will tell you is a don't do that. But what I'm doing here is delaying the resolution to G. So I'm playing there, I'm playing a half step below the 3rd, and then landing on the 3rd of G. So what I'm doing is delaying and using an enclosure, half step above, half step below. And then working down the scale, more bebop there, up to the 9th of the G, and that leaves me up to the C, or up to the 7th of the C. And then we just finish it out with some C major 7 arpeggio and a little bit of, root 9 melody in there. Right? And that gives us a nice 2-5-1 to play through this material that highlights the D minor 11 a little bit and gives us some good bebop language over the dominant chord. All right, have fun with this one and see you next week.